Hello. Hey guys. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the importance of labeling products, my view of it, and why I think it's important. So first off, let me tell you that when I first became a consultant, I couldn't afford the fancy labels, right? So I actually would print them off at my house using my printer and my ink, okay? For one, if you have an HP printer, I highly suggest you sign up for HP Ink. Highly, highly, highly suggest. It's been a game changer. It saves me so much money, and I don't have to worry about running out of ink because just search AP Ink in Google. It's super easy. You can sign up for it. They have different levels depending on how much you print. But basically what it is that as long as you have Wi-Fi and your printer is hooked up through Wi-Fi, it tells HP Ink when your printer is low, okay? And they automatically ship it to your door before your printer runs out of ink. So that's been a game changer. Hands down, I'm obsessed with HP Ink. But I will say, I still print off my own labels. Now, the labels that I put on products that I hand to my customers, those I get from Vistaprint. Why? Because they're better quality. I have found personally that when I was printing off my own labels, after a while, especially after use, they would fade. And I want something that's going to hold up. So when my customers run out of their washer whiffs, they have my website and my phone number right in front of their face, okay? So I'm going to show you guys what I label, what I don't label, and so forth. So why do I label products? At the end of the day, I want my customers to know who to reach out to when they're running low, okay? Because what's going to happen is if you don't label your stuff, they're going to run out of those washer whiffs that they bought from you that one time through their friend's party. And they're going to be like, oh, I'm obsessed with these washer whiffs. I don't remember that girl's name. I don't remember how to contact her. I'm just going to go to Scentsy.com and they're going to find a random consultant near them. Okay? So when I talk about labeling products, I'm in the process of packaging an order right now. So what I label is everything. Okay? I have dryer disc. I have the box labeled. Okay? It has my face on it. The other labels that I use, I have a variety of labels, but the other labels I use are my dogs, okay? Everyone knows what my dogs look like, or once they get to know me, they know that this is part of my branding. It's my dogs, okay? So if you have a kid, I would use your kid, you and your kid's face, your face, something that's going to make them remember you, okay? So my face, my husband, and I. The other thing, these are super simple labels. It just has my website and it has my phone number, okay? So I label everything. So those are dryer disc. I label my creams, hand cream, hand soap, everything. Now, I don't label body washes. That's just simply because this is going to be in the shower. So I just make sure that any products that I don't label, I follow up with them on. Which I'm following up in general, but I'm just saying, okay? So even like washer whiffs and stuff, I break this, I break the seal, the plastic seal, because it's still sealed here, guys, okay? So I break the seal and I put my label right there. So I label everything. I think labeling is super important. I've just told y'all why, because at the end of the day, when someone falls in love with your products, which they're going to fall in love, you want them to be able to find you and know how to contact you, whether they want to text you or whether they want to go to your website, okay? So now, I buy my labels in bulk, okay? The last time I bought my labels was probably January, maybe December, maybe November. It was sometime after my wedding, but it hasn't been in the last like 3 months. 3 to 4 months. I'm thinking probably December or January is when I ordered them. But what I do is I wait until Vistaprint has a 50% off sale or a 40% off sale, and that's when I order, because you are going to get a huge steal when they have those discounts, okay? You can go onto the Vistaprint website and it'll tell you what they have deals on. Like sometimes they have deals on postcards, sometimes they have deals on the labels. It just depends on what they're offering at that time. So I highly suggest Vistaprint, but I told you guys in the beginning of my business, I didn't want to put that money into my business because I wasn't making that money, right? And that's okay. So if you're not making the money to put back into your business, I want you guys to use what you have. Okay, you can go to Walmart and buy Avery labels and use the free Avery template at avery.com and make your own. I did it for the first year and a half of my business, okay? So, label your stuff because like I said, at the end of the day, if your stuff's not labeled and a customer who purchased from a party, they love the washer whips, they're going to go to Scentsy.com and they're going to repurchase them from someone else, okay? So that's the importance of labeling. Another important thing about labeling. I learned this the hard way. So my mom is a huge customer of mine. I felt that it wasn't necessary for me to label products for my very best customers, such as my mom. Okay, my mom knows how to reach me. She knows my website. But what was happening was my mom was then re-gifting those products as gifts. Okay, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, whatever. She was re-gifting them. But the problem was my information wasn't on it. So what happens when that person she just gifted some Scentsy to ends up falling in love, but they don't know how to reach me to get more. Okay, so that's the other view I want you guys to think about when you're labeling your products. Like, it's super important because at the end of the day, just because your customer or this person ordered from a party is purchasing from you doesn't mean they're purchasing for themselves. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my words today. So that's my view on labeling. I think it is super important for your business and for the expansion of your business, okay? So that's it. Label all of your samples as well, guys, okay? I will say all of my sample labels I make myself using Avery.com, okay? Super easy to use. They have plenty of tutorials to learn how to use it. I had to learn how to use it when I first became a consultant. And then any products that are going to be lasting longer and they're going to be using them, I use Vistaprint because they are going to hold up much, much longer, okay? So that's it. I hope you guys have had a great day. And I'll see you guys later.